to say, hey guys, it's Klaus. You know, you do realize that you will probably never ever be any good at this game. You do realize that, don't you? You think it's all about just running around and shooting them up the ass and having a great cup of coffee in the morning? And just, you know, going out there and one day you'll be a unicorn? You probably will suck forever. But let's try and change that. Let's actually try and learn something today. Let's learn a little bit about detection. Shall we? Shall we? In a French tank, no doubt. And I'll teach you a little bit about how to use those view range circles that are on your minimap. Let's turn that on. Now there's 3 circles on your map. But I only see 2, Klaus. I only see a yellow one and a white one. Well, that's because my view range is maxed out. Maxed out? What do you mean? It means if you think you can max out your view range, you're a fucking moron, because you can't. View range is just a number. Alright? Detection is what you can max out. Alright, so there's usually 3 circles on your map. A green one, which is your view range. A white one, which is the maximum detection range that you can detect somebody. And the yellow one, which is the maximum render range, the maximum distance you can see anybody in this game. Now my view range is a number that's larger than my maximum detection range, because I have a really good crew. I'm going to miss my first shot and get hit. Why? Why did I get hit? Because that guy I shot is inside the white circle. He is close to me, and he detected me. And as soon as I got detected, I got hit. So what am I going to do? Run away like a pussy. No, I'm not running away like a pussy. I'm going to help my teammates. But to help my teammates, I have to stay alive, and I have to use these circles that are on the map. So look at the white circle. As I drive away, that guy I shot is now outside my white circle. Do you see that? He is outside my white circle. Do you see that on the minimap? And now, if I shoot him, there's no fucking way he can detect me. Do you get it? This is detection distance. I can kill him now, and he did not detect me, and there's fucking friends in the Russian medium tanks that can just snapshot you as soon as they see you. Well, they can't shoot me back because I moved far enough away so that he was outside my white circle. Now here's another guy. Am I going to make this shot? Who knows? But I am helping those 2 guys, my teammates down there. I am going to try to help them by shooting the guys they're fighting, but I'm going to keep those guys outside my maximum detection circle, the white circle. Do you get it? If I rush down there to help, I will be spotted and I might get a shot, but everyone else on the enemy team will know that I'm there and they will shoot me and I will be dead. So now my teammates, if he was smart, he would not try to shoot now. See, he's poking up, he's trying to fight, he's trying to shoot, you know, and he's just getting hit by everybody because he's lit up. He's lit up by the enemy is smart. The enemy is just sitting there, right? He's just sitting there saying, you know, you can try and get me. I have teammates behind me that will shoot you. If you find yourself in this situation, like my teammate down there, just hunker down and wait, because as soon as a guy pops up like this, your guys like me can shoot him. And I accidentally bounced because, you know, might as well bounce. But if he just hunkers down there and stays alive, he has these guys lit up. They are outside my white circle, which is the maximum detection range. So when I shoot, those red guys down there will not see me. And I'm, you know, kind of not doing a great job here of supporting, I admit that. But okay, I'm going to take a shot. Boom, another 400 damage, helping my teammate. If he stays alive and keeps these guys lit, I can keep shooting, and the enemy will not spot me because they are outside my white circle. And if they're outside my white circle, shoot the scorpion, then I am outside their white circle, and there's no way they can see me. Now my teammates are dead. They are outside my white circle, so in 3 seconds they will disappear because there's no one spotting them anymore. And I cannot spot them myself. So now, this is not a fair fight, right? Because if they see me and I see them, it's not a fair fight. I don't like to have fair fights. I like to have fights. Who's that guy? That famous general said, if you find yourself in a fair fight, you're a fucking moron. Right? That's what he said. Now, in the history books, they've documented it a little differently. You know, they've made it a little bit more poetic. But what he actually said on the battlefield, he said, "You fucking idiots, if you find yourself in a fair fucking fight, you're a fucking morons!" That's what he said. So the view range circles on your minimap are just a guide for you. How does this detection actually work? You know, I've heard people say, oh, I've got 450 meter view range. My view range is maxed out, so I can spot to the edge of the map. And that just tells me that they have no fucking clue how this game works. So how does detection actually work? Let's have a close look. I've got a good example for you. Now, this is a good website. I will leave the link in the description of the video before. But let's compare the Centurion 7.1 that has 410 meter view range, one of the best tier 9 mediums, and let's give his crew full recon and full situational awareness. So he has 432 meters view range. Okay, really good view range. And now let's compare that to the T-54 Russian tank. Right? It only has 390 meter view range, but he decided to give his crew 100% camo instead. He only has 390 meter view range. Okay, the Centurion has 432. Now, the Centurion will detect the T-54 when it's 324 meters away. The T-54 will detect the Centurion when it's 350 meters away. The T-54 will out-detect the Centurion because it has better camo. It has 29% camo versus 11% camo. The Centurion has 432 meter view range. The T-54 has 390 meter view range, but the Centurion will only detect the T-54 when it's 324 meters away. The T-54 will detect the Centurion when it's 350 meters away. What the fuck is that all about? It's because of camo. View range is only half the formula. Camo is the other half. So let's give the Centurion coated optics, and why not even binocs? Let's give his crew... what is that? The improved vents, brothers in arms, consumables, food, right? So now he has 592 meter view range. That's a fucking lot of view range. And he will still, the T-54 needs to be 439 meters away for him to detect it. He has 592 meter view range, but will not see the T-54 until it's 439 meters away, which is still within that white circle on the map. So get yourself a Russian tank or learn how fucking detection works in this game, or you will never be good at this game. So view range is only half the formula. Camo is the other half. Camo reduces the enemy's ability to detect you. And bushes have a shit ton of camo. So now I'm in a bush. I'm going to shoot this IS-38. And I get detected after I shoot because the bush loses its camo. Right? But now I'm going to move back in this bush. The bush probably has 50% camo. He is well within my white circle, but he does not see me. And I shoot him again, and now I'm lit again. You see that? So view range circles give you a guide, but it all depends on whether the enemy tank has camo, what the base camo of the tank has. Basically, the way it works is view range increases your ability to see the enemy. Camo reduces the ability of the enemy to see you and vice versa. So if you have 400 meter view range and the enemy has 50% camo because of bushes or camo skill or whatever, your detection ability of him is reduced by that 50%. So your 400 meter view range means fuck all. It means you have 200 meter view range. You get it? So don't sit there, and all these people that I hear, oh, I have 480 meter view range, I can see all the way to the edge of the map. No, you can't. And if you believe that, you will never, ever be good at this game because you do not understand how detection works. View range is only half the story. And now, let's finish off this game and use bushes. So now I've probably got who knows how much camo here behind all these bushes. So they are within my view range, but boom, I can shoot them. And they do not see me because my tank has 100% camo, it has camo paint, it has a camo crew, I'm in the bushes, right? I probably got 60 or 70% camo. They would have to almost bump into me to see me, and I can shoot them, and they have no fucking clue. Huh? Like I said, if it's gonna be a fair fight, then don't... What did I say? Huh? If you're gonna go and fight a fair fight, you're a fucking moron. That's what I was trying to say. But now it's not fair anymore, right? It's 5 versus 2, and these two guys are by themselves, so it's not a fair fight. So now we can go in and forget about all this view range bullshit and just go right in there for a shot up the ass and maybe a little butt ram. Here you go. Boom, another 300 damage. And that's the game. So come on, guys, that's the game. Thank you. That's the game. So look at that. Not the greatest game, but look at that 1-2-1. 6 kills. Holy shit, what a great game he had. Now, if we watched his game, you think you would have learned anything? Well, you probably would have learned how to get 6 kills in a 1-2-1, but hopefully you guys have learned a little bit about how detection works and how to use the view range circles on your screen. And if you already know this stuff, well, you know, tomorrow's video might be a little bit more exciting. But if you do not know this stuff, if you don't get detection in this game, watch that bit with the website calculator again, or you will never, ever be good at this game unless you understand how detection works. And I'll leave the link for that detection calculator website that I use, so you can go in there and fuck around and put in different tank types, and you can see how, as well as having the best guns, the best armor, the best speed, and the best soft stats, the Russian tanks, the mediums, also have the best camo. So even though they don't have the best view range, they will out-detect you and shoot you before you spot them. You can check that out on that website. And if you don't know that yet about this game, you will never be good at this game.